What is up, you guys? I am super uber excited for today's video because today's video consists of another challenge video, the first in a series. We're going to be doing a Taylor Swift book challenge video. Okay, so if you guys don't know anything about my channel, I live for book challenge videos. It is honestly how I came across BookTube to begin with, and it is one of the reasons as to why I wanted to start my own BookTube channel last year. I believe it was last year, with the release of Taylor Swift's latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. I thought it would be a good idea to create book challenges centered around each of Taylor Swift's albums with tags that coincide with the titles of her songs. I worked extensively on the creation of this book challenge towards the beginning of last year, for quite some time, as I am now just recording the very first video in the beginning of 2025.
Salagadoola, metricaboola, bibbidi bobbidi.
I really wasn't too sure if I was actually going to go through with this. But you know what? We're here now, we're pushing through, and that's all that matters. So these Taylor Swift book challenge videos are pretty much reminiscent to older book challenge videos that have been a part of the BookTube community for a plethora of years now. Pretty much what I am going to do is I will be picking one of Taylor Swift's albums randomly, timing myself, and for each album I will be scouring my bookshelves along with my book cart to find certain books that coincide with the different tags for that book challenge. I will be choosing a random Taylor Swift album. I have them all listed along with like the book tags, the challenges of each album already printed up on paper. And the reason that I want to do this randomly is because I enjoy the chaos. Plus, like previous challenges that I have done before in the past, I will be timing myself for these challenges. And this is just something that I want to do because I think that it makes the game more fun. And again, I like the chaos. So without further ado, let's pick our first challenge. And our first challenge is going to be Reputation. This is exciting. As you can see, I posted up the challenge just because it would make it easier for me to not have to like run back and forth. That way I can also like just look at the page and just go and get that book. So I already have my timer pulled up. We are going to get started. I am nervous and excited. Let me just get one more sip of my tea. Okay, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. First question. Ready for it. Your most anticipated book of the year. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my TBR shelf. My first one is going to be The Ballad of Never After. I will talk about these after we're done. Endgame. Book with 3 characters on the cover. I got that. I got it, but where is it? Okay. The Iron Trial by Cassandra Clare and Holly Back. There are 3 characters on the cover. Third, I Did Something Bad. A book that contains the point of view of the villain. We'll go with the Illuminate Files. Don't Blame Me. The last book that you were obsessed with. Holy crap. Which one was it? The last book that I was obsessed with. Oh. Riviere. Number 5, Delicate. A book that you own with a cracked spine. That is easy. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Look What You Made Me Do. A book that has a snake on the cover. I know exactly which one that is. I was absolutely wrong. A book with the snake on the cover. Oh my gosh. I have to have one. I know I have. Whitney Houston Fell Down. A book with a snake on the cover. A book with a snake on the cover. Are you kidding me? I know I have one. Where is it? Oh, is this? Yes. Oh my gosh. Found one. Okay. The Last Magician. Why did that take so much long? Number 7. So It Goes. A book 700 to 750 pages. That has to be a Cassandra Clare book. That is over 700. Oh my gosh. Wait. That is under. Oh. Good Lord, am I stupid? Yes, found one. Okay, City of Heavenly Fire. My gosh. Number 8, Gorgeous. One book you consider to be your prized possession. My prized possession book. My prized possession book. I want to say it's like one of my Harry Potter ones, but like I don't really consider it a prized possession. I really don't have any prized possession books. It should not be this hard. We're just gonna go with this one. The Stars Are Dying. Getaway Car. A book where the villain gets away with it. A book where the villain gets away with it. I kind of already used Cassandra Clare. I don't really want to use her again because I don't want to use book in like the same series. But even though her Shadowhunter series is extensive, each one consists as like their own trilogy. So maybe, you know what? Since I used the Mortal Instruments from Cassandra Clare, I'm just going to use this one. Dark Artifices, Lord of Shadows, King of My Heart, a book with a crown on the cover. Okay, alright. Oh, I might lose points for this because I don't think I have one. Even though I should. This sucks. Wait! Oh my gosh! Yes! Wow. Okay. Cherish by Tracy Wolff. Number 11, Dancing with Our Hands Tied, a book where the characters dance. We'll go with this. Right? Yes. Right? Yes, The Yule Ball. Dress, a book that has a dress on the cover. Okay, so go with this. Chain of Thorns in the Last Hour series. Number 13, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, a book with a broken cover. Bent or ripped. I am not sure if I have any of those type of books because I tend to keep all of my books in good condition. I have to have. I thought I would. Oh, where are you? Yes. Sorry for that noise. The Slippery Slope. My book is ripped. I did it myself. Number 14, Call It What You Want, a book that you would rename. A book that I would rename. A book that I would rename. I really don't know. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We're just going to go with Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. New Year's Day, a book that has or will take place during the new year. Oh, I think I fumbled this. I really think I fumbled this. We're going to skip it. I don't have it. "13 minutes and 55 seconds. I am hoping that my next challenge in the Taylor Swift series is a whole lot better. But anyway, let's go through these books real fast. Going back to number 1, ready for it, your most anticipated book of the year. I chose The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. I took the challenge as the most anticipated book that I would like to read this year. In one of my previous videos, I did say how much I did enjoy the first book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I am really looking forward to continuing that series this year, and this is why I chose the second book in the Never After, the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. So number 2, Endgame, a book with 3 characters on the cover. For that one, I chose The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. The 3 main protagonists are on the cover here. Number 3, I Did Something Bad, a book that contains the point of view of the villain. I chose the first book in the Illuminate Files because it does contain the point of view from the artificial intelligence, can't remember his name, Aiden. It contains the point of view of Aiden. Number 4, Don't Blame Me, the last book that you were obsessed with. Riviere by Ryan LaSala. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I talk about it more extensively in, I believe it was my best books of 2024 video. I absolutely enjoyed this. It was everything that I wanted. Number 5, Delicate, a book that you own with a cracked spine. My cracked spine book is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I actually lent this book to my sister and she cracked it, she bent it, she ripped it. As long as she enjoyed it, I guess. That's all that matters. Number 6, Look What You Made Me Do, was a book that has a snake on the cover. The Last Magician. It has 2 snakes on the cover, actually. It has the skeleton of one snake as it is consuming the second snake that's alive. I haven't finished this book. I did start it many years ago, but I just couldn't get into it at the time. Maybe one day soon. I would like to get to it someday, so. Number 7, So It Goes, a book 700 to 750 pages. I chose City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare in the Mortal Instruments series. It actually goes up to 725 pages. Number 8, Gorgeous, one book you consider to be your prized possession. So I kind of cheated with this one because it's not that I consider this book my most prized possession, although I do love the look of this book. I think that the publisher went way out and above the call of duty for this book, and that is The Stars Are Dying by Chloe C. Henaranda. I do hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think this is the first book in the Nightfall series. I am not entirely sure. I have not read this yet, but I do absolutely love the cover. I love the sprayed edges, and underneath the dust jacket, I love the illustrations of like the main characters as well. On the back, it has like a little quote, which I am believing is from the book. I think that this book is it looks extremely amazing. Number 9, Getaway Car, a book where the villain gets away with it. I chose Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Dark Artifices series. At the very end of the novel, the villain does in fact get away with it. It took me by surprise when I read this book back in 2017. I absolutely enjoyed it. Okay, I kind of have to like hurry up because my battery is dying. Number 10, King of My Heart, a book with the crown on the cover. This took me longer than it should have. I chose Cherish by Tracy Wolff. This is another book that I have not read just yet. It is on my shelf to read. I did read the first 2 books in the Crave series, and I am going to continue with these. I really, really am. And I am so upset that I am looking at other books with the crown on the cover, sitting on my TBR shelf, just staring intently at me. 11, Dancing with Our Hands Tied, a book where the characters dance. That was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I just realized that I cheated, so I'm not going to count this one because I didn't want to choose books in the same series, and I said that earlier in the video. But yet here I am holding the 4th book in the Harry Potter series. But I chose this book because it has the Yule Ball in it. Number 12, Dress, a book that has a dress on the cover. I chose Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. This is in the Last Hour series. This has a picture of Grace on the cover in a green dress surrounded by roses and thorns. I think that this cover is quite beautiful, actually. 13, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, a book with a broken cover. I chose The Slippery Slope in the series of Unfortunate Events. When I was taking the stickers off, I accidentally peeled my cover, so it's ripped, it's janky. Call It What You Want, a book that you would rename. I chose Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. I would not have chosen this title. I think that it doesn't fit in with the rest of the Twilight series. I think that this is an extremely generic title, but I guess it has to be because Life and Death is just a gender-bent retelling of the first Twilight book, so. And I did not get the book for New Year's Day, a book that has or will take place during the new year. I honestly could not remember, so I'll dock points off of myself for 2 of the categories there. For the first challenge, I don't think that it went that bad. Yeah, we'll see going forward. But if you do absolutely love this, I implore you to take part in this challenge as well. What I'm going to do is I am going to put all of the questions for reputation underneath this video in the description, so please feel free to join in and take part in the tag. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. As always, please do all of the YouTube things that I'm supposed to say at the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all of those good things. And I will see you guys in the next video.